Yes, I know my living room's a mess. You know my living room's a mess. I've been filming in my mess the entire time because I gave up on cleaning my house before I film because then I will never film my projects. Anyway, this is one project. I'm planning to make a square circle skirt with this because I've always wanted one. But I wasn't exactly planning for all these fabrics. I love all these colors though. Very exciting. At first I bought these three and then I couldn't help it. I bought this. They're all pre-cut in like fat quarter-ish sizes, so it's not much. But then they look so good together. I wanted a piratey skirt for a shoot, but with this fabric it's probably not gonna look very piratey, but I guess I'll just go ahead and make a square circle skirt with this. The weight of the fabric is all different too, so I'm not sure how it will turn out, but hopefully wearable. Okay, I was hoping that these fabrics were all similar shaped, like squarish, so I can piece them together and then cut a hole in the center, and then that's a square circle skirt. But it looks like I have two pieces, this one and this one. They are both very long strips, and then these two are squarish. So I finished piecing the pieces together for now. It turned out to be a rectangle instead of a square, which was a bit dangerous. But I also feel like I want to add lining fabric because you can switch the square a bit differently so the edges has more jaggedy edges all around the skirt, which is cool. I did cave in and cut it into more of a square later on, especially since I added the other layer of fabric. Okay, how to put an invisible zip. First so I usually French seam my sides, but I unpicked this part and then I basted the pieces back together, and then I iron the seams open. And then I take my invisible zip and lay it on where I want it to be. I think I want the zip to go all the way up over here. So somewhere here. And then I'll take clips and clip it on. Now I'm basting the zip to each side of the seam allowance. And here I am cutting up the basting stitches that held the skirt together. Then you kind of sew each edge down. While you sew each edge down, you roll the teeth. So every time you sew the edge down, you roll the teeth and then you sew as close to it as possible. Around this time, I think people will be like, why don't you use a thimble? And I'll be like, I agree. Why don't I use a thimble? I haven't found a thimble of my size yet. I just didn't look hard enough. So after you sew both sides up, you get invisible zip. Yay! Pretty nice. Add a waistband, hem the skirt. I didn't film any of that. And then you're done! It's done! Yeah! So, it's a square circle skirt or handkerchief skirt. So it's very full and very swishy. Yeah. So I didn't add any pockets to this skirt because we can do this. Look different every time. Yeah. Very fun. And the solution to having no pockets is to have a little pouch, which is this. It fits a phone because I have everything in them. I usually wear a bag and then I hold my phone in my hands. So when I look at something or I just need my hands free for something, then I can temporarily put my phone in a pouch, which is this. And it's very cute. So cute. It's sushi. This is perfect for Mori K, which so far I only have this modified Uniqlo dress, this skirt that I had since very long time ago, this lace dress that I modified into a vest thing. This lace dress was my sister's old dress and it's very modi, this colour everywhere. One of the things that I made in 2020 that I forgot to include in the video. One of the many things I've made a lot more accessories that I forgot to record.